a job for life? Well, statistics show in the West Midlands 36% of young people expect to have at least 5 jobs over the course of their career, and 16% of young people expect work to at least work in at least 4 industries over the course of their career. Well, joining me now in the studio is Head of Birmingham Met Stourbridge College, Wendy Stevens. Wendy, thank you for joining me. So why is there this big change in attitudes to work?
I think it's mainly because of the lack of careers advice and guidance in schools for youngsters these days. Schools are really focused on the academic attainment of their pupils because they have strict targets to meet. And so youngsters are being left to actually find some guidance from their parents or other people around them as to what career pathways are available for them. So it is really difficult, and as say recent research has talked about this job hopping and the fact that youngsters are going into roles that are not necessarily suited for them, or that they're really interested in, but they go into them because it's an employed opportunity. Yeah. And so it is something that at the college we're looking at with career colleges, which is a national initiative. And we have developed 2 career colleges, one in professional services and the other in digital creative, to try and get youngsters to focus on the industries, because these are 2 big areas, 2 big sectors in the city that have been identified as having a sector shortage of youngsters ready to go into employment.
And they'll be working directly with employers, won't they?
Yes, they absolutely will. It is actually employer-led education. So we use employers to formulate the curriculum for us. And then employers work alongside us and the pupils, the students, to actually make them work ready. So it's alongside their academic, it's about the skills development that they need to get into various industries. But alongside that, they are getting knowledge about what is required in that particular sector. So it gives them a thirst for all the opportunities that are available for them.
And I mean, the issue we have, like you mentioned there, it gives them ideas into jobs, because the issue that we have is students come out of university, go into the job, and they realise they actually don't enjoy it, they don't want it, and that's why they hop, isn't it?
Yes, and you know, obviously when they come out of university or any, you know, at any level, if they've done, you know, A-levels or a vocational education in college, they go into something because they feel getting a step into a door of some employment would be good for them. But actually, what ends up is that sometimes they become disillusioned about what they're doing and find it difficult then to hop into something else. So the concept of career college is actually to take education from the age of 14 and really give students an insight into what's available, because a lot of 14-year-olds don't actually know the type of jobs that are out there for them.
And I mean, another reason for job hopping is got to be the tough job market, because it's very tough out there, isn't it? Surely, I mean, a job for life, I mean, that's never going to come back, is it?
I don't know, it may not, but one of the things that we're trying to do with career colleges is to give them an idea of, like the professional services sector, there's a wealth of jobs in the professional service sector. You may job hop within that sector, but at least at the age of an early age, they're being given, they're being exposed to what's available to them.
And do you think maybe because of the job market, people are just going for any job, and that could mean the job hopping situation? Yes,
I think so. Particularly, you know, if people have gone on to higher education and want to get into work, a lot of their experience is just in terms of gaining academic qualifications. The idea around career colleges is that they actually get more than that. They get the skills development. So it's the softer skills, building in confidence, presentation skills, you know, all of those softer things employers are needed.
Yeah, and there's an open day. You've got an open day coming up. If anyone's watching that they do want careers advice, when's that?
Yes, that's Saturday. This coming Saturday, the 18th of June, between 10 and 1. The career colleges are both at our Matthew Bolton campus in Birmingham City, and they can come along and get advice and guidance.
Brilliant. Well, Wendy, thank you very much for joining me this evening in the studio.
Thank you.